Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers, my friends. My name is Rabenschild. We are in my little world here and it's so nice to be back in here. I played a bit before I started recording here. By the way, I hope you don't hear noises or something like that from the game, or at least not the noises you should hear, because I have a little bit of an ear infection and so I can't put in my earbuds, and I'm going without them, and I hope there's no background noises you pick up over the microphone. By the way, it feels amazing to not have that thing around me here and all that stuff. I have to crack my neck constantly, and I shouldn't do that, but it's kind of my right side is completely I don't know how to describe that without using crazy words. So I worked in the world before a bit. I worked a bit more on the rover, and I have to say I really start to like that thing. I don't know what to do more. We will have to work on that over time. I did another thing. I fitted the lander with an ore detector, and I have to say that fitting that with an ore detector is a lot better than using the rover, I would say. We will still use it, but scouting with the lander is a lot more effective, kind of, because we all saw how this rover is reacting to, don't know, driving around on the surface of the planet or the moon. By the way, I got some messages. One is from Wolfing that directed me to a video, and I have to admit I did not watch that yet. I will have to do that, from Wasted Space, where all the mechanics are for the tires are in there and all that stuff. I'm always a big fan of figuring it out myself, and I'm someone out in one of my last videos, and the person kind of gave me the shout out back and gave me it is Pampered Duchess. I shouted her out and, don't know, talked about her new videos, and I recently saw her first real episodes, kind of, and they're good. They're good, and I like to watch them. I have to say, sometimes they're a bit long. So her episode 2 was, I think, 60 minutes long in 2 parts. That is okay. That is okay. I didn't see the second part. I will have to do that. I will have to do that too, but I had no time to really watch that by now. I and she made a kind of an analysis why she watches my content. That was crazy. When someone is talking to you, or is talking about why they are watching you and all that stuff, and not doing that in the comments, but doing it kind of in a better way in a video. Crazy. If I don't forget, I might link the channel in the description, so you can go there and see her episode 1. That's where she's talking about me. Okay, another thing. Yeah, I went, and you can see that I'm pointing towards it. You can't see that, but I have these 2 new GPS points. I marked them with what I found there, and that is a good thing. I found some iron on the surface, and some cobalt and nickel. The problem is that I had to drill by hand, and drilling by hand is the worst thing. With the new drills, it works out a bit better. So this, let us fly there just to take a look at it. Let me see if yes. I loaded the lander up with all the silicon I could grab. There's more, but I brought only back silicon. But I realized that there is more than just the silicon. There's also uranium. And again, on the other side, there's iron and cobalt. But I didn't dig there. I just found it and then marked it. But it is really... By the way, sorry for the darkness. We will have to live with that for the second. I'm flying over there. I will have to, don't know, set up some pylons or something like that with some lights, maybe. I don't know yet, but I fitted you can see that I fitted the lander with a light, and now we can see a bit more. See that? That's what I dug out. And I really don't like digging by hand with a drill here. That's something I really don't get. See that it is relatively the silicon was relatively close to the surface, but if we go for the uranium, for example, or magnesium, that's here also, we will have to dig a lot deeper. And doing that by hand, flying up and down and all that stuff, really is not good for our hydrogen. The hydrogen we have, and I'm not sure we will definitely need a machine to dig. And now I'm thinking about building something like the lander, but with drills. I'm not too sure how to do that. I have an idea. Maybe we can line that out today. But you can see again I flew a bit more into that direction, and there was the iron, cobalt, nickel, and all that stuff. It's good that I've found it, but you can see that there's not too much silicon in here. I think this is only a bit in the walls, and will not go too far anymore. At least that's what I think. Here is still a good amount, but I'm digging a lot of stone with it too. So, we will have to see how far we can get with the resources we have here on the surface. Drilling into asteroids, I'm still not a big fan of it. Again, I have to fly long ways to get asteroids, and then it takes a whole lot of time to drill in them. Maybe it's better to start something on the surface. Let us go back to the base. I wanted to do something else when I started the recording. I thought about how I normally treat this Let's Play as kind of my own little talk show here, and I had some things in my mind I wanted to talk about. Don't know if I should do that. Maybe in the next episode. So what I thought is we will build a drill ship that can yeah, that flies, and maybe we don't make it too big. Maybe we don't make it too big. The lander could be a good, yeah, kind of ooh, let me I'm so it caught. Good thing. Okay. So the lander will kind of be the or is kind of the prototype for that. And I might, or should we just reconfigure the lander? That's also possible. If I don't touch the bottom connector, it should be possible for us to just reconfigure the lander. That wouldn't take so much time to, and I think the only things we would need to do is add can we, is there a there is a connector below that. We would have to remove this thruster and move some thrusters to the side here and add some drills. Okay, let us start with that. First we remove that, then we get rid of that, remove the antenna, and we will have to immediately kind of bring back the antenna. The cockpit has to go, and so we let me grab some items. I need small conveyors, and I need the drills, small drills, some thrusters. As long as we don't change the lander too much, we should be able to just bring it up again into space and then fly back to the Duchessa with it. I still, at one point, I should start to really push towards the planet, because one thing I definitely want to test out are the large and small too many THs. The THs where are no TH. That's the problem. The atmospheric thrusters. So if you want to say athmo, you're wrong. Atmospheric thruster. I really have to learn that. Good. And I have these modded thrusters from Keen, and I still kind of want to test them out too. These are the hydrogen, the armored thrusters. There's so much stuff I could try and use, and don't know. At one point we will have to design a lander that looks much better. Maybe when we have converted this thing into a drill, we will go back and start to design a new lander to bring items back and forth. But if we have a good drill on the surface, we don't need to dig crazy much stuff in space. I'm constantly kicking my plans around. So, hey, I want to build a lot of drills in space and dig asteroids. No, maybe I will just build drills on the planet and do stuff here. Okay, I need the cockpit. And I want to have the azimuth open, cockpit no thingamabingy. That is this thing. Okay, remove this. There's no connector on this side. And then, yeah, we only have the connectors on this side. That's why we position it that way, so we can have all the power in the world we need. So we need these conveyors, and I need motors, construction, interior plates. Okay, that's stuff I still should have, and I should stop using my jetpack all the time. This is what happens then. Motors, computers. I have enough of this stuff. Good things. One of my neighbors here has 2 dogs, and I like dogs. I'm a big fan of dogs, but these guys, they are always happy to, don't know, get into the car. He has one of these SUVs, and he's opening the back door. By the way, he has one of these caps on the back, this SUV has an emergency tire on the back, and there's the race of dogs he has is kind of a painting of one of the dogs is on the back side. It's yeah, he seems to love these dogs, and at one point, nearly every day he is, don't know, driving around with his dogs. I don't know what happens there, but they're going crazy when he's bringing them out. And there I have to say I don't like that his dogs are so enthusiastic about going wherever they go. Okay, the drills. I can just add them to the side. Why is that not working? Do I not have steel plates, or is there not enough? I might have not enough steel plates. Let me grab some steel plates. No, I have steel plates. Why is it not working? Why is it? Do I need more blocks here? Could that be the case? On this side I could run into a problem, so I will have to move the... I definitely will have to move the ore detector, but that shouldn't be a problem. We just stand that thing up. Now it could be the cockpit. The cockpit could be the culprit here. Let me see. Yeah, the cockpit is the problem. Okay, then we bring the cockpit up 1 block. That should help. I might not be able to reach it from the bottom anymore, but hey, that's okay. Good. And I want to later add some more... Oh no! Yeah, that's now the... the landing gears are in the way. Oh, Pampered Duchess also informed me that the handbrake key is the P key. I now can put my car into the handbrake mode without using the cockpit tab there. We turn it that way. And do it here too. Oh no! I ground down the large steel tube. Or no, I didn't. Here it is missing. Here it is missing, definitely. Large steel tube. Can we get a enough large steel tubes for this here? Yes, we can. Good. Okay, the drills, I hope they are not too heavy. What is missing? More large steel tubes. I just got some. So, okay, this should be enough. The good thing is, with this here, we can see if the thrusters are enough to keep the ship upright, kind of. One thing I need to test is how much thrusters do I need to... We want to drill down, and so we need to keep the ship up when we are, yeah, kind of having the ship tilted forwards. And we need to know if 4 thrusters are enough to do that. And if we can still go back. Problem is, what we can't see is if this still works when the thrusters are... when the ship is full of ore. So it should just work this way. Yeah, this way just works. Okay. This is amazing. But I might add, don't know, 2 more thrusters? 4 more thrusters? How much energy are we using? Power usage is only 3%. And the thrusters are, it seems, not at full capacity. So we should be able to... Don't know, we will have to see. Let me put on more thrusters just to be sure. Just to be sure. And then we need to put back the ore detector and the antenna. Ore and antenna. We have removed them. And now we need to put them back. Antenna, the ore detector. Okay. So this keeps us up too. And now we have to fly back to one of the... I could add some thrusters to the back. I have the feeling that now this ship gets ridiculously heavy for 1 thruster on the back. So that might be one of the next plans. Let me add... Why is... At the moment, this always happens that it for some reason empties out my toolbars. I don't know why. It did that for my character too. So suddenly I didn't have anything on the toolbar anymore. But this, okay, I know why it emptied it out here. It's because I disassembled the cockpit. Good. Let me fly over there and we will see us on Wednesday, I would say.